Good day and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the voice of reason. So recently there has been reports that there has been an influx of personnel joining the Tigrayan Defense Forces, those forces that are in opposition to military operations that are occurring by the Eritrean army and the Ethiopian army. So, what is causing these these peoples to join the TDF? Well, I think we can look at one subject that has recently come to light. So, when the conflict started inside of Tigray, when the Ethiopian national forces, supported by the Amhara militia groups, and the Eritrean army moved into the Tigray region. Tigray had approximately 106 health facilities, ranging from hospitals to clinics. And many of these clinics and hospitals were assisted by Doctors Without Borders and other non-governmental organizations that assist nations with medical care. Now, of these 106 medical facilities, approximately 70% of these medical facilities have been looted by foreign entities, either Eritrean army or Amhara and Ethiopian army units. So that's a fairly significant number when you think about it, that quite possibly up to 70% of a state or region's healthcare capabilities have been basically eliminated. And obviously, we are under a global pandemic with the COVID-19 outbreak. And when we have an area that loses 70% of its healthcare ability, that is going to have tremendous ramifications for the treatment of young people, for the treatment of pregnant women, for a whole host of issues that need to be addressed, even older people. But I think when we look at what is occurring in terms of the personnel and the amount of personnel that are now joining the TDF, that are taking up arms against the Ethiopian and Eritrean army, I think you have to look at the causes of why that is occurring. And I think one of those chief issues is, of course, the destruction of the healthcare facilities. And if you cannot receive or go get urgent health care, you're going to have a different outlook on things. But in terms of operations inside of Tigray, things continue as we have reported in the past, with Ethiopian forces really kind of hunkering down in those larger cities, such as Mekelle and areas south of there, with the Eritrean forces really focused in Adigrat, Adwa, and Axum, Shire, and they look to be attempting to annex those areas, as we have discussed in previous videos. When more information on military operations come to light, of course I will report. As I had mentioned in a previous issue, or the most previous issue, there is definitely a buildup of Tigrayan defense forces in areas in and around the region, and it would look as if a higher tempo of offensive operations may be occurring soon.